Okay, you are not going to believe this story. It's about a struggling toy maker who accidentally becomes the world's most powerful arms dealer. But his biggest fear isn't getting caught by the government. It's getting a bad customer review. Now, if you love absolutely wild stories like this one, you need to follow, because what you're about to hear is just the start. And that one quote, that panicked little plea right there, that's the key to this entire incredible story. It's a world where saving all of humanity is just another business transaction, and our very survival depends on getting a 5-star rating. So let's set the scene. We're in this dusty, kind of rundown toy shop run by a single father, Soph. He's just trying to make ends meet for his daughter, Sweetie, and he builds her toys. But they're not exactly your typical toys. They're basically miracles, built from these impossible blueprints that just appear in his mind. I mean, think about it. Sweetie's teddy bear? It's not filled with fluff. It's a 10-foot-tall mech suit that hums quietly in the backyard. That little model rocket she has, it doesn't run on baking soda. It's got a full-on anti-gravity drive. This is Soph's reality, and he is guarding this secret with his life.
But here's the catch, and it is a doozy. There's this mysterious system that gives him all this knowledge, but it basically holds his genius hostage. He can build things that break the laws of physics, but only if someone places an order through his little shop. And to get better blueprints, he needs perfect 5-star reviews. His godlike power is literally tied to his customer feedback score.
So you can probably guess, a secret this huge isn't going to stay secret forever. The night it all came crashing down started with sirens wailing through the streets. A dangerous fugitive, totally cornered, decides to hide out in Soph's neighborhood. And yeah, his whole world is about to get blown wide open. A heavily armed tactical team swarms the place, right? They're expecting a huge firefight. They kick in the back gate, and they just freeze. There, in the dim porch light, is the fugitive, all tied up with a giant pink bow, just whimpering. And standing over him, little Sweetie, peeking out from the cockpit of her giant teddy bear. You'd think they would freak out, right? Nope. The police commander sees this insane situation, and he doesn't see a threat. He sees a solution. The very next day, he walks into Soph's shop, not to arrest him, but with a purchase order, trying to stammer out this ridiculous justification. And just like that, the most powerful nation on Earth became the newest customer of Faith's customized toy house. Well, word about a toy maker building military-grade tech tends to spread fast. Soon, it's not just local cops visiting his shop. We're talking generals, government agents. The orders are about to get much, much bigger. The military doesn't even blink. They see what the local cops have, and they immediately put in a bulk order for 100 weaponized mechs. For them, it's just a simple procurement. For Soph, it's 100 chances to get a 1-star review. So, of course, he's totally panicking about getting a good review. He starts throwing in a few freebies to make sure the customer is happy. You know, small add-ons, like a full stealth coating that makes them invisible to all radar, and 34 long-range missiles on each one, each powerful enough to sink an aircraft carrier. Oh, and a high-energy laser cannon, you know, for customer satisfaction. And this is where it just gets hilarious. To play by the toy store rules, the nation's top military leaders have to come up with these absurd cover stories. They're framing orders for world-ending weaponry as if they're just charming little gifts for their sweet old grandmas. So his toys work, like really well. They neutralize an entire rival fleet without breaking a sweat. So the government comes back. But this time, they don't need another weapon. They've got an even bigger problem, a massive national energy crisis. And they know there's only one guy who can build the impossible. They walk back into that same little shop, not for a tool of war, but for something that could change human civilization forever. They came with the most insane request you could possibly imagine. Their order? A tiny, controllable sun. A portable nuclear fusion reactor. So Fishy, probably sweating through his shirt, just treats it like any other custom job. Is like, yeah, okay, it's going to be more expensive though, and hey, please double check the size on the order form. All sales are final. And he does it. He builds a source of clean, limitless energy in his workshop with the same stressed-out vibe of an Etsy seller during the holiday rush. He's literally solving the world's energy crisis while obsessively refreshing his store's rating page. But then, the final test. Astronomers spot an asteroid miles wide on a direct collision course with Earth. It's an extinction-level event. All of humanity's best and brightest, they've got nothing. Just think about how far we've come. It started with a local police chase, escalated to a major military standoff, and now we're at a genuine lights-out-for-humanity extinction-level event. In their absolute darkest hour, the world's leaders do the only thing they can think of. They go back to that small online toy store, and they place one last custom order for one starship. Price? Not a problem. So as the whole world holds its breath, watching this single, amazing ship fly off to save them all, Soph has just one final desperate thought. He's probably telling the mission commander, look, just when you get a chance, make sure you give it a good review. He took on governments, he solved the energy crisis, he saved the entire world from being wiped out, and the whole time he was terrified of a bad rating. It really shows you, even if you have the power of a god, your biggest fear might just be a dissatisfied customer. So I'll leave you with this. What ridiculous toy should the world order from him next?